think about it every night and day. I'm addicted, wanna jump inside your love. I wouldn't wanna have it any other way. I'm addicted and I just can't get enough.
I just can't get enough.
Hi guys, I'm Two Lady, and thank you so much for visiting my YouTube channel. This look today is a smoky brown sultry look with a very nude lip and very subtle cheek. Here we go, have fun. I've already used my daily moisturizer and I've already applied my smoothing primer all over my face. You can use any moisturizer and any primer that you prefer to use. Now what I'm going to do is apply my foundation. Today I'm actually going to use a foundation for the first time. It is from REGGIE WELLS, which is the makeup artist that Beyonce, Shaka Khan, Oprah uses. And he introduced me to his Clockpot. And his Clockpot is, the brand is named Hissyfit. And the color I have for my skin, since I'm very fair, is color number 1. Start off by putting on our foundation. I'm going to take my concealer brush, which I actually prefer to use my concealer brush. This is from B&H Cosmetics. As you can tell, this has pretty good coverage. I'm very fair, so I'm going to look pale. But it has very good coverage. And as you can tell, it's covered all of my freckles and imperfections. Now that I've applied my foundation, I'm going to go ahead and apply my concealer. Now, there's a little thing. Everyone has their own preference. I enjoy putting on my concealer with my finger, but I find it, even if it's makeup that is expensive or doesn't crease, I've noticed that when I put it on with my finger and I dab it, opposed to a brush, and I use it stippling or I try to do it smoothly, it just always creases, and no matter what I do, that's exactly what it does. So I'm going to put it on with my finger, and I like it better that way. So that's my preference. Everybody else can use their own brushes, whatever it is that they're more comfortable with. I'm going to take Reggie's concealer and I'm going to just dab it on. I feel like when you dab it on, it actually gives you better coverage. I like to put it in the darker areas of my nose. On my lids, I like to use it as a form of primer. Only because it evens out your skin tone and lets you really just start off with a nice, smooth base. Now, I also like to go over it with, this is called Maybelline's Coverstick. I love this. This is actually, it's just like a lipstick, but it's a concealer. This one's in color Ivory, because I'm very fair. Just adds a little more heavier coverage. To acquire this look, the first thing you do is you're going to take a black eyeliner. What I like to do is using something that it's a pencil but that smudges. I like L'Oreal Paris's Extra Intense Liquid Pencil Eyeliner in Black Noir. That's what it looks like. What I do is line the eye. It doesn't have to be perfect because remember you're smudging this. Almost until the crease, but not quite. Then I'm going to take my smudging end of my other pencil that I have. This works as a really good base for the shadow that's going to go over it. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take a black color shade. I actually like to use the Smokey Eye Edition Beauty Book from e.l.f. And I'm going to use their darkest color, which is actually the black. I'm going to start packing on the color. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a brown color. I like to use this mahogany brown that I have here in my B&H 120 palette. The color that I'm going to be using is on the second shelf of the beauty palette, and it's the fourth column in, second up, which is the like mahogany brown color. And I like to mix it with that little shimmery brown color right under it. What I'm going to do, I'm going to start working into that crease, blending in the black with the brown. I'm going to go halfway up my top of the brow almost, just leaving some space for my highlighter. Now after I've applied that brown color, I'm going to take the Bright Eye edition from the Beauty Book of e.l.f, which is a different color set. And I'm going to go into this golden color here, which is on the second column to the left. It's like a golden shade. And I'm going to start blending the brown with the golden color. I'm going to start from the inner eye duct, blending inwards to the color, smoothing out that hard line. And I'm also going to smooth out the end here with that golden color. Very beautiful color. You're going to go back to the brush that you used for that mahogany dark brown color, and you're going to grab a little more of that and mix it with that black that you used earlier. You're going to go back into the crease to make it a little darker, to just blend even more. Now what I'm going to do with the same brush that I used the golden, I'm going to go into the same color palette I used earlier, which is the Smokey Eye Beauty Book edition of e.l.f. And I'm going to take their silver. Here's the black that I used earlier. I'm going to take their silver, and I'm going to kind of go a little over where the tip of my brow bone is. Gonna add a little highlighting. And now to add a little more highlight, I'm going to use Desert Sunrise from L'Oreal's Wear Intense Studio Secrets palette, and I'm going to use the #1 color, which is the softest white. It's almost like an ice white. I'm going to go over that even more to just give even more of a highlight. I'm going to go back to that brown, and now I'm going to add a little bit more just to even out the color. Now you're going to go in with a black eyeliner and line the top lid. This is the Physicians Formula Ultra Black Eye Booster. This is wonderful. You can actually get it at any pharmacy. I'm going to line. Very easy to apply. I'm going to add a little bit of a wing. Now what I'm going to do, as you notice here at my waterline, it's very, very light. It creates your eye and makes it look very bold. I'm going to be using, it's from Ruby Kisses. I love their pencils. What I actually did was I went to the New York makeup show for 2011 at the New York Pavilion last Sunday, and I fell in love with Ruby Kisses makeup. This is their white eyeliner. It's a 24-hour eye definer in color. And you keep applying. And as you can tell, it's very, very white. A flat lining pencil. And I'm going to take that same black that I used from the e.l.f. Beauty Book, and I'm going to go under the white liner. Just kind of give myself a little liner. For my mascara, I actually like to use 3 different mascaras, which everyone probably thinks is crazy, but for me, it just tends to work better. Anyone can use their own mascara. The way I start off, I use Colossal. As I rotate the brush outwards, also do my bottom lashes. Now I go to my second mascara, which is going to be the Maybelline Falsies wand, and it actually helps to curl a lot. Go in an outwards circular motion. The third one I'm going to use is CoverGirl's Lash Blast. This is actually my favorite of all three. If I can only choose one, I'd go with this one. But because I want an intense look, I use all three because it gives me exactly what I want. I love to use my B&H color palettes. It's the 6-color palette contouring brush kit from B&H. You can get it from bnhcosmetic.com. What I'm going to do is going to use my contouring color. Do the fish face. We'll bring it up to the forehead. See how that already starts to work like that? The new bronzer that I found that I adore. It's called Bronze Boosters, and it's made by also Physicians Formula, which I love their makeup because it's so natural, it's so lightweight, and it feels really good on the skin. This is how that blends in with the highlighter, bronzing my cheeks. So you can't see that harsh light anymore, but you still see the contour. I'm going to apply blush. I'm going to go with the darkest pink and a mixture of the peachy tone because I don't want it to be too dramatic, but I don't want it to be too subtle either. I also like to add contouring under my jawline just to contour a little more. Because I'm photographing myself after this is the reason why I prefer to do it. If you're not Last but not least, my lips. As you can tell, my lips are already naturally pink. So when you do a dramatic eye, you want to do a very, very natural, very nude lip. Now, there was controversy about what people thought about nude. I believe that nude is something where it matches more your skin tone opposed to being something that's clear. So what I did was I'm converting a few of the different lip glosses that I found at the makeup show in New York last weekend. I found this beautiful, beautiful color by Stila, and it's called Angel Food, and this is amazing. It's a lip glaze, but I'm going to combine it with Beauty Addict's Glow Veil, and this beautiful gloss it's a little more clearer, but it has a shimmer to it opposed to the Stila lip on first. Dry your lips. Beautiful color. I'm going to add Beauty Addicts. This just adds a super gloss to it. And that's it. There goes the look. It's a very smoky, sultry eye with an eye-popping waterline, dramatic eyes, and beautiful, sexy, neutral lip. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm also going to be linking everything down below that I used. And also, if you want to see more looks that I have, go to my website at www.smphotographics.com. Also, you can add me on Facebook. Also going to link it down below so you can come and add me, as well as you can send me emails at smphotographics.com. Thank you so much, and I look forward to all of your comments and responses. Please let me know what you think, and please, I always encourage tips and ideas. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
I just can't
switch up.
Sunk in your bed, rock hot, up in your love shot, knock out by your cold shot. I'm stuck in your head.
Switch up.
Can't get out, I won't worry, quit making me feel. Give it to me.